Yeah, guys. So, like in this particular session, we are going to have a look about variance and standard deviation. Okay, so these are the two important things, like two important things in data analysis. Okay, before that, I'll tell you why these things were used in data analysis. Okay, so standard deviation and variance. So why these two statistical things were used in data analysis? So variance is there. Variance is a first key. Okay, that is a key to open a door. Okay, so what is the door? That is standard deviation. To get a standard deviation, we need to find variance first. Okay, so here variance is basically the variance represents how spread out your data is from the mean value. You find the mean value. Okay, now you find an average of some data. Okay, and you having some outliers. Okay, outliers is there in with you. Okay, then you can't give a good spread. Okay, so if this is your data, how can you even tell the spread? That will explain you that variance. Okay, so it will take out, basically it was calculated as average of square root difference of mean. Okay, so this is how variance was calculated. Okay, and coming to the standard deviation, basically standard deviation is square root of variance. Okay, if variance is there, if you square root take out square root of that, that is standard deviation. That is simple. Okay, but this is more interpretable measure of spread. Okay, and if you ask me how we are going to learn this, how we are going to learn this variance and standard deviation, guys, I'm not going to tell you any of measurements. I'm directly taking you to the practical things. Okay, so in a company, basically in a company, how this variance and standard deviation was used. Okay, so basically, most of the companies, even my company sometimes, so they use this to predict the next month's sales. Okay, based on our previous and seasonal things, we are going to add everything and we are going to find the next month sales. Okay, so how you can find the next month sales before? Okay, so for example, take XYZ company. Okay, this is an ice cream company for ice cream, cool drinks, I mean that type of company, a shop which is having ice creams, cool drinks, all those cool items like juices, fruit juices and all those things. Okay, so they made 1 lakh sales in 6 months. Okay, in 6 months they made 1 lakh of sales. Okay, 1 lakh rupees of sales. Okay, they need to find 7th month sales. Okay, how much they can make approximately, how can they actually make in the 7th month? Okay, this is what I need to find now. Okay, they give me the data. What they give me in the first month, and in November they made 7,000 rupees. In the second month, in December they made 10,000. January they made 11,000. Sorry, February they made 19,000. In March they made 25,000, and in April 28,000. If you see here 25,000 and 28,000, why that 2 months was increased? Because March and April were summer seasons, like summer was about to begin. Okay, so and all those things were there, and ice creams and soft drinks were sold more. Okay, and if you ask me, sir, then why 3 and 4, like January and February had more sales as also December, including December? Because in December and January there is two biggest events. One is Christmas and second one is New Year. Okay, even in February there is a Valentine's Day. So these three events make some sales impact. Okay, so obviously they does some sales impact. Okay, so that's why the increase was there a little bit. Okay, and but these 2 months are these are about to come in a summer strike, and April is actually a summer season month. Okay, huge summer thing, so the cool drinks and soft drinks goes very much. Okay, and this 11,740 and 26,500 was the average of them. Okay, this 20,500 is the average of this summer season, and this is for the first 4 months of average. Okay, okay, so these are the things we having. Okay, we are having these things data. Now we need to expect the 7th month sales. Let's jump and we'll do that. We'll take a solution for this. Okay, so first we need to know what is variance formula. Variance is equals to summation of x minus x bar whole square divided by number of sales minus 1. Not in the number of sales, that represents how many number of data you're having. Okay, so that is the formula for a variance. Okay, and for the standard deviation, square root of variance. Whatever value you are getting from here, you need to take that as a square root. That is the value of a standard deviation. Okay, so two formulas was written here. Okay, based on this, we are going to find the next month sales. No, how much they can make next month sales data. Okay, so first we need to take out the mean. Okay, I need to give a breakup, right? So okay, x is equals to, x is basically sales. Okay, sales data. That means you having this money, right? 7,000, 10,000, these all comes under x. Okay, and x bar is equals to mean of x. Okay, mean of x, and then you're having n, that is number of data you having. Okay, you having. Okay, now now that was easy, right? Formula is looking easy now. Now we are taking out mean. Now we add everything. 7,000 plus 10,000 plus 11,000 plus how much is 19,000 plus 25,000 plus 28,000. Okay, so divided by how many months? 6 months. The number of months is 6 months, right? So that is 1 lakh. We already know that is 1 lakh because in the question itself they gave us 1 lakh. Okay, so 1 lakh divided by 6, that is around 16,666. Okay, 16,666 is a mean average value. Average they are making 16,666 for month. Okay, averagely. So now if you need to find variance, you need to find x, and with that you need to find x minus x bar whole square also. You need to find this one, right? To find that, you need to take a table here. Okay, x bar, x minus x bar, and x minus x bar whole square. Okay, so this is the table you need to take. Yeah, lines are not straight, I know, but please adjust, guys. This line is not even good. Okay, yeah, now take every value. 7,000, there is 10,000, 11,000, 19,000, 25,000, 28,000. Okay, these are our x values. That means these are our sales data given from the company. Okay, and now what is the mean? We already find the mean, 16,666. Okay, just take 16,666 every single place. Okay, sixteen six six six. Okay, now what we need to have? X minus x bar. Just minus 16,666 from 7,000. How much that would be? Minus 90666. Okay, same thing for everything. 16,666. Okay, and then minus 5,666. Then not minus 2,334. Okay, and 8,334, and last one is 11,334. Okay, these are our values, and if you square them, okay, if you're going to square the value here, and that means 9,666 into 9,666. Anyway, minus is going to cancel. That means it's coming to the plus. Okay, minus into minus, that is plus. Okay, so all whatever the value coming on the square time, that is actually a positive number. There is no negative numbers. Okay, now we are going to get 9,343,1,556. Okay, this is how you get the, like, if you square that, if you multiply these two things, you'll get this value. Okay, in the same way you need to find for every single data. Okay, you need to find everything. 03556. I'm just taking this. I have already calculated this, so don't worry, I'll make it quick. Okay, 5447556. But you need to have these everything in a calculator. Okay, even I done calculations in a backend. Okay, 59556. Okay, so this is what. And now coming to our formula. What is the formula? Summation. What is summation? Summation in the sense adding. Okay, summation is summing. Okay, so summation of x minus x bar whole square, okay, is equals to, you need to add this entire row. You need to add that. Okay, you need to add that. How much that would be if you add? 373333336. Okay, this is how much you'll get if you add entire row. This is how much you'll get there. Okay, and then you need to take out the sorry, you need to substitute that into the formula. Okay, you need to substitute that into the formula. What is the formula? Summation of x minus x bar whole square divided by n minus 1, that is equals to summation of x minus x bar whole square is 373333336 divided by n minus 1. What is n? 6 minus 1, 5. That is equals to how much the value is? 746666667. This is how much you'll get. Okay, so this is your variance. Okay, so this is your variance, this is the spread. Okay, so now we need to find sorry, what is standard deviation? Okay, standard deviation, you need to find standard deviation, that is root of variance. Okay, so that is why standard deviation is very important. Okay, based on standard deviation we are going to predict the next value. We are not using variance to find prediction, we are using standard deviation to find our prediction. Okay, if you take out root value of 7466667, that would be 8640. Okay, if you want guys, you will just calculate all these things. Okay, I'm just giving my calculation, I already done in the back end, but if you don't trust me, you can go and calculate them. Okay, no worries. Okay, we got standard deviation, we got mean value here. Okay, we got an average sales. So now I'll tell you how to find the next month sales. Okay, from here the session would be very interesting, and the session is very important. Okay, listen carefully from here. Okay, so if you want to predict the next month sales based on your previous sales, okay, you need to have these things with you. Okay, for prediction you need to have average sales of previous months. How many months data is there? 6 months is equals to 16,666. We already had that. And then standard deviation, that would be 8,640. We had standard deviation also. And then we need to have seasonal growth. See how to find seasonal growth. I'll tell you how to find seasonal. So now if you come here, and this is the season, right? So 5th and 6th month is the season. Now if you take out the average, that is 26,500, that is the average. Okay, so that is the average. And what is the average of next 4 months combined? That is 11,740. Okay, now 11,740 to all the way 26,500. Okay, so this is an assumed value, I haven't done calculation for this. Okay, but it would be somewhere around there. Okay, 11,040, somewhere around 11,000 and between. Okay, if you take the growth here, that is 125% nearly. Okay, that is 125% growth. Okay, so now you got seasonal growth also. Seasonal growth is 125%. Okay, this is how you're going to take how much, like how to find this percentage. So what is the 11,740 in 26,500? You can go calculate, or you can directly ask Google, it will give you the answer. Okay, that is 125%. So after taking that, there is a formula to find that. Okay, what is the formula? Formula is average sales plus seasonal growth plus average sales plus recent performance. How to find recent performance? To find recent performance, you need to have a look. Okay, so what is my like last 5th and 6th month? 26,000 and 28,000, right? No, 25,000, sorry. 25,000 and 28,000, right? So what is the difference? That 3,000 rupees is the difference. Okay, now in the month May is actually peak summer time. Okay, now I can actually expect 4,000 rupees of growth, sorry, 6,000 rupees of growth, double it. Okay, but I'm not expecting that. You have to take lowest of lowest. Okay, that means I'm taking 2,000 rupees extra only. Okay, that is my performance. That means recent performance is equals to 5,000. Okay, recent performance is equals to 5,000. Now substitute everything. Okay, what is the average sales? That is 16,666. Okay, and plus seasonal growth plus average sales. That means 125% to 16,666. If you add 125% growth to 1666, that is the value you're getting, plus 5,000 rupees. Okay, so this is the formula you're getting. Okay, now if you substitute every single thing here, how much you'll get? 16,666 plus 25, 125% of 16,666 is 20,832.5. Okay, plus 5,000 rupees of performance growth I'm expecting. Okay, now if you add everything, that is 42,498. Okay, 42,498. This is our what do you say, our formula substitution. This is not final outcome. Okay, to get the final outcome you need to take margin error also. Okay, you need to take the margin error also. How we are going to take that? For example, you're having like how much you're having now? You're having for 42,498, right? So plus that SD, standard deviation. That is, how much is the standard deviation? 8,640, right? If you add those things, you'll get 51,138. Okay, so this is our final value. Okay, so now how you are going to tell your company that we are getting 51,138. Okay, so the growth is 82%, right? The growth from 28,000 in the April month to 51,138 is 82% of growth. Okay, now minus 10%, that is equals to 72%. Okay, 72%. So this is your expected sales. Okay, so this is the maximum sales you're going to have there. Okay, maximum sales in the sense, in my sense, you can get in the same way, you can actually get 72%. Okay, that means you can made around 45,000 rupees approximately this month in May. Okay, so now how you're going to make this? Okay, here you need to tell your management. Okay, so this is what analyst does. Okay, so sir, now we can make 45,000 sales this month, but this is our peak month. Okay, so this is our season, right? So after this season we can't get again, some rainy season is there, again winter season is there. Okay, so this month we are not going to sit silently. Okay, we are actually doing some what do you say, that campaigns. Okay, what are the campaigns? So we are actually reducing some margins. Okay, we are reducing margins for 0.8%. we are running campaigns like near colleges. I'm going to take some campaigns. Okay, so based on this, you need to make this 72% growth to, you need to make this growth to around 125%, which is our growth, real growth here. 125% of growth, you need to make that. Okay, so to make this you need to run campaigns. Okay, this is a summer season, that is a demandable time, right? Seasonal time, you need to make as much of money in this season. And if you cross this season, again there is rainy season and winter season, so you can't make money, right? Logically. So that's why you need to pull out of maximum sales here. Okay, so this is the best month for you, and you're going to give that suggestion. But anyway, we are going to make 45,000 of rupees for sure this month. Okay, but we need to make this to around 90,000 rupees of sales at least we need to make. Otherwise we can't survive. Okay, we need to make at least. So like that you need to tell them. Okay, so this is how variance and standard deviation are used. Okay, sorry, basically, I'm not telling you how to calculate variance or how to calculate standard deviation. You already know that, I already showed you. But I'm telling you how those two things were actually used in a company. Okay, so how those two things were used. This is a statistical analysis. Okay, by mean, median and mode, and standard deviation and variance, using all those things, you can predict all those things, right? So that is what I'm trying to prove that.